So looking at number 1, it says, which of the following inequalities represents the domain of the functions shown on the graph below? First of all, we know domain is x. Okay, domain is talking about our x values. And you know we read the domain from left to right. Okay, so domain's talking about our x values. We read those from left to right. So the furthest left value on this graph, so this line goes back to -3 and all the way over to 6. Okay, so we have to remember these dots represent certain things. Okay, if it's an empty circle, it's going to be a less than or a greater than. If it's filled in, it'll be less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. Notice both of our dots are empty. So both of our symbols are going to be less than. So number 1 was B. 2, what is the range? Domain is x. We know range is y. Which of the following, so what's the range of the following set of coordinates? So here's a y, here's a y, here's a y, here's a y. So we've got a 4, a 6, -5, we only write it once. Okay, so we're looking for an answer choice. It's got a 4, a 6, and a -5 from least, remember, smallest to largest. Okay, so the answer for this one was also B. Which of the following best represents the range of this function? Okay, so range, remember we read from bottom to top. Okay, so range is y, we read from the bottom to the top. The bottommost value is down here at -2. That circle is filled in, so it's less than or equal to. And it goes up and up and up until we get to, our highest point is at 2. And it is an empty circle, so it is a less than. Okay, so talking about our y values from bottom to the top. Okay, so our answer choice here, you could have eliminated B and D. Now we're looking at our inequality symbols for A and C, and we will see that it is A. 3 was A. Okay, number 4. So we've got x squared plus 5x plus 4. And in this case, x is -4. Okay, so that is our input. And in this case, we have an x here and an x here. So we're plugging into 2 places. So x squared, so we'll have a -4 in parentheses squared plus 5 in parentheses -4 plus 2. I can plug that into my calculator. So -4 squared plus 5 times -4 plus 2. My answer is a -2. So number 4 was -2. Number 5. So our function y equals -3x plus 9. This is given to us in mx plus b. Okay, so we know this right here, this number on the end without the x, is our y-intercept. That's at 9. Remember, this is also where we start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Our slope, is -3. The number with the x is our slope, so -3. That means if we're writing this as a rise over run, we'll have -3 over 1. Or we can put the negative with the 1. Okay, so now I go to graph this. Start up here at 9. My rise is -3, so I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. A run is positive, so to the right. So I'll go down 3, 1, 2, 3, right 1. Down, 1, 2, 3, right 1. Down, 1, 2, 3, right 1. I could keep going down forever. I'm going to go ahead and stop. So here is my line. Okay. And from this, I can tell, so this is my x-axis, this is my y. I can tell my x-intercept is right here at +3. Okay, so my x-intercept is here at 3.